Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Chicago Bears. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Throwing right away is Williams. Open man here is Benson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And the Bears first down.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. For the Bears, it's 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
That went out wide and intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. You look at this Bears defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball?
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Nabers, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Benson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Williams. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here comes the Bears punter now. as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tommy Millott, 74 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Bears nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 71 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on the 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains, because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. You look at this Bears defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Working free to drop it for the sack there was Amari Barno.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Williams. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
There's a short one caught by Lovely. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears are back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. yards on the punt there. And the Bears take over.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now inside the 25, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Walker with a grab, left side. Touchdown, Bears! From 3 yards out. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Let's go now. 65. 17. Mustang, come 19. 19 tight. 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 43-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll look to throw here. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down and 3. They run over center with Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Benson. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Touchdown! Rome Odunze with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. In motion, Slayton. 2nd and 4. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A final shot before break. Williams. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Back to throw now on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. And Bears sack. Gervon Dexter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Back to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Luther Burden, 48 yards. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They run the option on 2nd down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Well, with him trailing here in the 2nd half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And he will have a Giants 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, drag him 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Another one caught by Collins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Giants.
60.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 34. A give up the middle with Benson. Touchdown, Chicago! Tremaine Benson, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Slayton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 38 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And out route, he's got the connection to Walker.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this is going to wind up a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a two-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. He'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run here with Benson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Bears on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one taken in by Neighbors. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's second down.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Panther 11. 60 Mavericks. Go.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's first and 10. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. They'll drop the throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's fourth and long.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They find some open field here.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,